Hey, I got you a koi fit.
Swoons, Tony, you always know just what to say.
Stop, chop, and roll.
Cut!
Yes. You know, I used to think that my vision of bringing slashers back would never come to fruition, but you proved me wrong.
Hi, my name is Chad White. I have one of the leads for the film The Fireman Stop, Shop, and Roll.
I'm the fireman. I was recently in a fire that killed all my crew. This set me at a goal to protect for fire safety. And I will kill those people. They're scum. I have a manifesto. Would you like to see it?
I'm Stacy, and I love movies. I love films, and I've always wanted to be in one.
What?
We're gonna need you to do a little speech thing for the documentary.
Do I have to?
I'm here to oversee production, and I've been disappointed every step of the way. They're behind schedule and over budget.
God damn it. First thing in the morning.
Why am I here again?
It's for the documentary. You're supposed to give a little talk about yourself.
I'm Louis McNeil. I'm an actor from back when films were good. Like the Hitman series. Those were the days.
Hi, my name is Daniel Gregory, and I'm here to bring my artistic vision to the silver screen. Like my previous film, Rabid Rabbis 2, what The Fireman Stop, Chop, and Roll aims to do is to bring slasher movies back. They went away, and they shouldn't have. They were in the day before sexual harassment lawsuits, before production quality, stuff that has overblown the importance of what at the end of the day is meant to entertain. So here we are. I have partnered with Snuff Films, despite recent allegations, to make this a reality. Because I feel they have the clout to bring this movie the attention it deserves.
Hey, Jack, come here. Have a seat.
So, first of all, I just want to say, I'm really appreciating the work you're doing right now. You're definitely the right man for this role. I feel like you need to convince me a little more. You need to convey the sheer nuance of being a psychopathic fireman who kills local teens. Do you get what I'm saying? I knew you'd understand. That's why you're the best in the business. Hey Jack, where are you going?
Fighting fires.
You do you, Jack.
Guess who's back? Back again. Sorry, everyone.
Where the hell have you been? Shooting started at 7, and now it's noon.
Put up, Rod. I don't answer to you or your fancy production company. I only listen to the director. I'm going for a smoke.
Chad,
Yeah?
this is your first big film acting thing, right? What other acting stuff have you done?
Well, I mean, I did some theater stuff in, high school and college.
That sounds lit. What have you done?
Well, I didn't really do anything too exciting. I did Hamlet and Romeo and Juliet.
That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah. Have you done any acting stuff?
Oh, no.
So, how did you get involved with the production of this film?
Oh, well, they approached me in like a Walmart checkout line and they were like, "You want to make $50?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I've always wanted to be in a big production film like this. It's lit.
So, what do you think of your fellow cast members?
Stacy's really nice. She's sweet, but she can be a little, Lawrence, he's absolutely amazing. He's such an inspiration, and he's just awesome to work with, and he's just such a great person. He's very great at what he does, and Lewis is quite the opposite. So yeah.
What about Daniel?
Well, Daniel, he can be very intense, very intense. He's passionate, I'll give you that. But I mean, he has a vision, and he loves films. So I think he's just using that vision kind of just to make more and more films, I guess. But I feel like he's just using that vision as an excuse just to yell at Stacy and everybody else, really. I mean, in my opinion, if he wanted somebody, he probably should have just hired somebody more professional than Stacy if he wanted to yell at them. But I mean, I guess that's his decision, really. So,
Jack really just gives it his all at every moment. Just gives it 100%. It's really impressive. It just makes you feel like you're in a slasher sometimes.
Daniel, we need to talk.
Talk? What about? Things are going well.
Actually, they're not. You and your crew are both behind schedule because of the rain and somehow over budget. You need to pick up the pace.
Of course we're over budget. I had to pay for a documentary crew. Look, everything's going fine. Just trust me. This will be fine.
No, okay? Pick up the pace. Try harder.
Fine. You want results? I'll give you results.
Do you like Doggo? Like, they're so cute.
Is that actually
my
real?
phone. Isn't that lit? She's so cute. I love her, but
What the hell? What's he doing?
it's a weird dog. She's got a little tail for a dog. Don't you love her? She's adorable. Oh my god. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her.
I'm glad Snuff Films approached me to make this film. Without them, I don't think I would have been able to attract such high-profile actors. Because I have these high-profile actors, I'm convinced this production will be successful. And to make sure I know what was so successful with this, I have hired a documentarian to be with us every step of the way.
Snuff Films in the past has been under fire, but I fully reject that we're involved with money laundering or the Russian mob. And if anyone disagrees, they can speak to our lawyers. I just love movies. They're great.
What are some of your favorites?
Well, I like romance, yeah. I really like The Notebook. It's a good romance movie. I thought this one was going to be a romance when they approached me about it.
Have you ever watched any other films by Snuff Productions?
Is that Marvel?
What do you think of your cast members?
That lot? Idiots. All of them. Chad is a second-rate grad school dweeb. Stacy is an uppity bimbo. And Angela? She can just...
I really do love my cast. I mean, they're just awesome. Chad's enthusiastic, but he needs to understand this isn't Broadway. This isn't a musical. He can't be hopping around like he's in Kansas City. Who's really impressed me, though, is Jack Lawrence. I never thought we'd have the budget for someone like him, but he showed up at audition for some reason, and he was really into it. He agreed to take whatever pay we could give him. I guess he's just really interested in this role.
Daniel sometimes chastises me for my performance. He's very, very passive-aggressive. Half the time, I don't even know what he wants from me. I mean, I honestly just pray that, he'll say that the shots are fine, so I can just be done with it.
Who's your favorite serial killer?
Guys!
What?
Guys! I found a dead body! Oh my god!
What? Calm down, the tree's full of
What? I found a dead body.
Go.
Okay.
Go!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Christ, what happened? What the hell? Jesus Christ, are they dead? Yes. What? Yeah, nothing. Crap. What? How did this happen? I don't know. Just what the hell? Calm down. Dude, we gotta call the cops. No, we gotta call the cops. There's no cell reception. They're not gonna know what's gonna happen here. It's just gonna cause confusion. You have to get to the cell reception. You have to the base camp. You have to figure out what's going on. In the meantime, get Angela. She'll know what to do. Get Angela. Okay. This way. This way. Where do you go? All right, you're here.
What is it this time? Yeah, alright, I'm not doing this.
What do you mean? What? What? Where are you going? What? What an asshole. Okay, time for plan B. Yeah, 911. I think someone just. Yeah, I discovered 2 bodies. What do you mean? Where? Okay. I'm somewhere in the middle of Oglethorpe State Park. I don't know what trail. I don't know any of that crap. Do I send a helicopter over or something? What do you mean you don't have a hel? Just send cops, okay? Use my GPS. Bye. So now what do we do? We get back to base camp, wait for the cops. Okay, let's go. This way.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh, crap! Oh, God! Go! You came in? Send me the camera. I don't know. Let's get down, get safe, okay? Crap. All right, wait up against the wall. I'll check you over.
This is your fault, Daniel. I saw you needed Jack's drink.
You shouldn't have said that. Just have to open. Earlier, when I told you I wanted to make a slasher movie, I wasn't telling you the whole truth. I wanted to be in a slasher movie. I wanted to be in a world where anything can happen, where the police are inept, where teenagers get killed, where magic just be real. And for this to be a slasher movie, there needs to be twists. You just create a twist.
Okay, he's going.
Yo, Stacy. Stuff's going wrong. Jack Lawrence, he's gone crazy. He's on drugs or something.
What?
I don't know. He's killing people, okay? Giuseppe's dead. Lewis is probably dead. Chad's dead. We need to get out of here now. My car is parked down at the set. We need to go.
Oh god, okay, let's go.
Wait, that's Angela's car. After Angela left set, did you see her again?
No, but I did hear screams right before you showed up, so like, maybe she's okay. What?
Oh, God.
Looking for someone?
You would kill me? I made you what you are. I showed you true method acting!
You don't know jack shit, Danny boy. I saw you put the poison inside my drink. I wouldn't take such vile stuff. But drastic times call for drastic measures. I know I had what I had to do. I had to make this show a reality. I had to become the fireman.
Guys, what's going on?
Don't even worry about it. You're the final girl. You'll be fine.
What?
I have to thank you, Danny boy. This is my favorite role yet.
Whoa!
Jack, I knew you were one crazy bastard, but it's over now. Man, it's just like the Hitman 6.
Ah!
Where are you going?
Away! Shit.
Hey, so I may have messed up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, mistakes were made. Everything I did, I feel, was to better the film and everything it could be. There's no easy way to say this, so I may have broken a few laws. Yeah, so I'm gonna take a little vacation to somewhere that won't extradite to the United States. Know this, my fans, wherever I go, I will keep making films. At the end of the day, I support independent filmmaking, and that's all that really matters.